Hey guys, welcome back to Conquest Racing Club. Today's another unboxing review. The car that we're going to look at today is the 720S Maclaren. This is the livery that was introduced by Teo Martin to the 2020 International GT Open. So they brought 3 McLarens that year to the GT Open. This is car number 16 that we're going to be looking at today. So let's get to it. Alright, let's take a detailed look at this 720S GT3 livery. This is the Teo Martin number 16 car. This was run in 2020 in the GT Open. So as you can see, the car is predominantly in this indigo blue matte finish, and then with cyan accent color. It is stunning to look at, and it's really one of my most favorite color schemes on a vehicle, actually. There's some unique liveries out there, and this is one of them for me. I really like the look of this. I like the color combination between the cyan and the deep blue, or the indigo blue I call it. As you can see, it's got a predominant logo, Blau Pharmaceutical, right down on the side. So that's the title sponsor for this vehicle. And from the front of the vehicle, we can see that it has the arrow. So you have one canard, and then you have this really wide front splitter here. That's got a cyan accent color to make it stand out. You have the air intake with the Blau logo right on it. And you come into the hood. It's a very short hood here before going to a very long cabin and engine bay here. So it's got a nice air intake on the hood as well, and the lighting system, which is very McLaren-esque in look, so a very aggressive stance. As you sweep across the top, you get the GT Open banner that goes across the front windshield. You get the number 16 there. You get a big 16 on the top of the on the roof of the vehicle with the 3M decal next to it. And then we sweep into the engine bay. As we spin it around here to look at the engine bay, you'll see a little bit of venting here, but it's all predominantly in like this black finish. So you get that black finish, and then the Blau logo right there as well, and then the Blau logo onto the rear spoiler. We move to the rear of the vehicle. You can see it's really nice and wide. You have a lot of air ducting coming over here to let the hot air out of the vehicle. We have these 2 yellow accents here to denote the rear exhaust as it come out of the vehicle there. And then we got the tow hook here, and then the rear diffuser. Moving across to the passenger side, once again we have this nice little pinstriping here that accents the lines of the vehicle. And then pretty much like the Blau logo, we get this beautiful matte black wheel with the cyan pinstriping around it. I believe the official tire sponsor for this vehicle was Michelin, and you actually see the Michelin logos right there, and a little bit across the front of on the front as well. I'm going to throw it on the track and see what it does. So that concludes our unboxing review of the McLaren 720S, this car right here. My overall thoughts: love this vehicle, love the styling. From a handling perspective, it's more like the Huracan that we reviewed earlier, and it's pretty quick. I wouldn't say it's the fastest car on the track. We have two versions of this car. We have the race version as well that we have prepped for racing at the club. And this car is pretty quick. I mean, when it comes to large tracks, longer tracks, this car really shines. On our short permanent track, it was okay. It was mediocre. Yeah, so when we're looking at our performance runs here, our first run, the stock run with the stock car right here, I got a 4.865. It wasn't really quick. Didn't stack up very well. I put the race car onto the track. Now, mind you, I didn't clean the race car's tires or anything. I just put it right on the track. I got a 4.562. So still not as quick as some of the other cars that we've seen. When we look at some of the other cars that we're stacking up against, we'll go on the leaderboard here. And I'll just filter by GT3 class here. Apply. So yeah, so when you look at like the stock cars that came out, like the Mercedes AMG and the Project One 911 RSR, those cars were quick, stock. They were fast, they were nimble on the track, but that's also because the track setup that we have for permanent is pretty small, pretty short. So those cars which are nimble and quick and a little bit shorter wheelbase will be faster. But you know, that's not to say the McLaren doesn't have potential to be a much quicker car. When we've raced it in our club, it's one of the faster cars on our tracks. So it has a lot of performance to it. Do I think that this is a car that's worthy of my collection? 100%. And it is, you know, these cars are getting rarer to pick up. So, you know, if you can get your hands on one, I definitely think you should. So those are my thoughts on the vehicle. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe to our videos. It goes a long way to helping us create more content for the channel. But regardless of that, let me know your comments. You know, I take creative criticism really well. I want to get better. I want to make better videos. So anything that I can do to improve, let me know. I'm open to it. Otherwise, you guys take care until the next video. Have fun, stay healthy, and most of all, have fun on rails, guys. Take care, guys. Bye.